So hi everyone, my name's Joe Maggs. I'm a financial control apprentice working for BT based in Bristol, and I'm on a accounting and taxation professional apprenticeship, which is one of those level 7 apprenticeships that Mike was mentioning just now. So I just want to take a bit of time to talk about why I chose an apprenticeship, what I'm doing on one, and why I think they're so great, really. So if I start talking about my current role and responsibilities, so first and foremost, I'm an accountant essentially. And so with that, I have a few various responsibilities. So I carry out financial transactions that reflect BT's operations. So as an example, I'll record the payment of farmers for the use of their land for telegraph poles. I'm responsible for ensuring BT's finances are complete and accurate. So another example, I'll look at one of our bank accounts, look at the balance on it, let's say it's £25 million. I then need to collate and check all the evidence related to that bank account to make sure it adds up to the £25 million. And in addition, I also prevent any error or fraud from taking place, sort of linked to the above. I make sure there's a trail of evidence and authorization for any transactions. And I act as an expert in accounting for the rest of the business. So on a monthly basis, I'll report back to other departments in BT regarding their finances and consult them on any issues that we might have discovered within the month and how we'll sort those out. And I'd say to be good at this sort of role, it's definitely not about being good at maths. I definitely wasn't good at maths at school. I think it's much more about communication, teamwork, and problem solving. Although I've definitely found that my business studies, GCSE and A level, has helped just to have that business knowledge. So why I think apprenticeships are great, and one of the reasons are the people you work with. You can see on the right there a picture of me on a call with my colleagues earlier this year when we were all working from home. So with an apprenticeship, you can get an equivalent qualification to what you get at uni, but without any of the debt. So by the end of this scheme, I'll have a master's degree level qualification, but I'll have paid absolutely nothing for it. You also get experience in the industry, which gives your career a head start. So again, as an example, by the time my peers who chose to do an accounting degree at university graduate, I'll already be 3 years ahead of them in terms of experience. And so that opens up exciting, well-paid and rewarding roles much earlier on in your career. You get to get stuck in with real and exciting work. So for me, after sitting my A-levels, the idea of just studying for 3 more years to pass exams didn't really appeal to me. And I much prefer where I am at the moment, working in a real fast-paced business environment where I have real responsibilities and my actions have real consequences. You get to earn money from the get-go. So for my apprenticeship, you start aged 18 on £18,500 per year. And by the end of the scheme, you're looking at around £37,000 per year. But even with that, the student discount still applies. So you can get an NUS apprentice extra card, and that gets you things like 10% off at ASOS and the co-op and things like that. So it's almost best of both worlds in some respects. And so my advice to others about apprenticeships really are, first of all, if you can't decide between university or an apprenticeship, then I'd apply for both. With my apprenticeship one, you apply for after college and after A-levels. You can do UCAS at the same time, and you don't have to decide which one you're going to take until A-level results day. So that's what happened with me. I applied to do business at university and also applied to various apprenticeships. In the end, come August, I decided to do the apprenticeship. I'd say apply to as many as possible and don't give up. It is a really competitive process to get an apprenticeship, much more than university. I applied for ones with Greencore, with Siemens, with Morrison's, TUI, Thatcher Cider, and probably even more that I've forgotten about because I didn't even get a response to my application. But in hindsight, BT was the last to offer me a job role, but it was definitely the best choice. So I'd say persevere with it. It will be worth it in the end. Keep an open mind about. I definitely did not think I would. I've never said when I grow up I want to be an accountant, but I knew I liked business and I liked my business GCSE and A-level. And when I was looking for apprenticeships, I saw a finance one. It was in accounting. When I thought about it, I realized actually, yeah, the finance aspect of my A-level is what I enjoy most studying. So it made sense in the end. So there might be a career out there you've not even thought of where there's an apprenticeship for you. Preparation is always key. Research is always key when you're applying for an apprenticeship because they're so competitive. Do your research, link it into your application, link it into your interview answers, because it really does make you stand out and give you the best chance. And I think I'd finally say to just face your fears and throw yourself into the opportunities you're given. It is a daunting prospect going into a work environment the day after leaving school. But if you take things one step and one day at a time, before long it's been 3-4 months and you're taking the lead on things, you are an expert in what you're doing, you'll be more confident. You realize definitely the same for me, and you'll be like, where's that come from? I thought I'd never be able to do that, but an apprenticeship really does give you that support and basis to develop so many different skills. And so I'd just like to finish on saying this is my secret weapon if you're interested in an apprenticeship. If you just search find an apprenticeship or go to this link, it's the government apprenticeship finder. Got all the opportunities in your area, from ones you can do from leaving secondary school to the ones for after college and A levels. It's how I found all of mine to apply for, and it was really useful. So that's my my parting gift to you all.